Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's session. In today's session, we're going to go over a few currency pairs that I have on my watch list and see what potential trading opportunities we have for this coming week and how we can actually take advantage of them. With that being said, let's dive right into it. So we're going to start off with DXY. As the month is ending, we can see that prices have ended the month with a solid bullish candlestick. And we can see, like, with the last high, prices broke above these highs, so we have a bullish bias in the long run for the dollar. Now, with that being said, if we start zooming out on the, or if we start zooming down on the lower time frames, we can see how prices are playing out. On the weekly time frame, we had prices create this low, high, higher low, and then we had a higher high. So obviously the trend is already in motion, and prices broke above this descending trend line. Now, if we go down to the daily, we can see prices are creating some kind of a flag pattern. So a flag pattern is this one right here. You can see that. So the way a flag patterns work, it's a continuation pattern. So for instance, we had this bullish rally. Prices will come and start creating this flag pattern. And the reason why prices create a flag pattern is because prices don't have enough, or the momentum is too strong for prices to retrace, so they just correct. And then after a correction, prices usually break the pattern, retest, and then continue with the pattern. So it's a known continuation pattern with a reasonable win rate. So my anticipation for the dollar is that prices right now, we can see how they're playing out. We have this bullish strength, and then prices are creating this flag pattern in here. So my anticipation is that prices will actually keep on being bullish, break above here, give us a retest, and then continue pumping higher. This is my long-term view of what I'm anticipating to see the dollar do. But in case prices come maybe and bounce off this trend line again here and then start selling, I won't be surprised. I'll just look for sell setups. But my bullish setup will only be valid once prices bounce or break above here, give us a retest, and then continue going higher. Now, how will that be impacting the dollar pairs? We're going to start with Euro USD, where we can see prices already broke below this low, and then this was some kind of the retest, and you can see on Friday prices closed with this bearish engulfing. So we will be looking for a continuation in the sell direction. We have GBP USD. GBP USD, we can see how prices played out, how we anticipated them last weekend. Now they've already come to our area of interest, so we'll be looking for this sell continuation. Now, if the dollar keeps on being strong, this is what will actually play out, and that's what we're anticipating to see happen. With gold, it hasn't really been playing out or resonating with the dollar, but you can see it played out according to our analysis. We're anticipating to see prices drop. I told you guys last weekend, don't sell gold unless it breaks below this trend line. So for those that saw this trading opportunity once prices broke below here and then took the sell, congratulations. I hope you get yourself a couple of good pips. Now, for this week, what I'm anticipating to see is that gold will continue selling because prices have already broken below this trend line and they've broken all these major lows. So what I'm anticipating to see is that prices will keep on selling. That's my view right now on gold. Although long term, I believe gold will keep on being bullish. This is just kind of a retracement. So my view is that prices might keep on selling until somewhere here. That's just my view. So we can actually add on a Fibonacci and see how it correlates to this. So you can see it actually resonates with the 0.5 Fibonacci key level. So yeah, that's my view of gold. That's what I'm anticipating to see happen on this gold setup, is for prices to sell until somewhere down here for this coming week. Now, we also have JPYX, which has been crazy, bearish. The rally has been insane. Like, it's been bananas, right? So we can see how prices are going down crazy. This is the weekly candle. You can see how strong bearish it was, right? Now, I remember last week, I told you guys I'm anticipating to see this pair drop until it reaches down here, but I was anticipating to see some kind of a retracement, which never happened. And then prices just kept on selling. So obviously, the trend was much stronger than anticipated, and prices just kept on falling without retracement. Now we can see the momentum is still heavily strong, and it's still heading all the way down here. But there's one thing we need to account. We can see here prices are also on some kind of a resistance, right? So prices are on some kind of a resistance. Now, will this resistance hold and prices retrace? We'll just have to wait and see, because the momentum is still strong. We can't say for prices will buy before we get that confirmation. That's not how our strategy or how our edge works. We have to wait, and then once prices give us the confirmation, that's when we take the trades. Now, we can actually see that on some of the major pairs, like for instance, USD JPY. If you look at it from a monthly perspective, you'll actually see prices have reached this resistance structure, right? Or they're approaching this resistance structure, in which it has never been retested since April of 1990. So you can understand how strong this resistance is. It has never been retested since April 1990. So there's a very high possibility that prices will actually retrace after hitting that structure. And that's what I'm anticipating to see happen, because also on the JPYX, we are on a resistance. So apparently, I'll be anticipating to see some kind of a retracement here, for prices to retrace a bit until perhaps somewhere here. Because mind you, that's a very strong resistance. Very, very strong. You can see how it reacted the last time it hit. Prices dropped over 7,000 pips. So this is my bias. I'm anticipating once prices hit this resistance, they will retrace until somewhere down here. On other pairs such as CAD JPY, also prices, you can see they're on a resistance structure. So you can see here prices are on the resistance structure, where prices are at right now. So I'll be anticipating to see some kind of a retracement. Now, should prices break above here, obviously it will be a continuation. But these resistances where prices are at, both Euro JPY and CAD JPY, are very strong structures. You can see on Euro JPY where it's at. They are very strong resistance structures. So prices are able to break them, obviously, because the prices can do whatever. But mind you, these are very strong structures. It will take a very strong momentum for these structures to be broken. So my view is that prices might retrace a bit before actually breaking these structures. So my view is that prices will retrace until somewhere here on this structure before it continues being bullish. So that's my view on the JPY pairs. On CAD JPY, a retracement on maybe this structure right here, because this was the most recent high. A retracement maybe until somewhere here before we actually see a bullish continuation. So let me know what you think in the comments below about my breakdown. Mind you, this is my bias. It does not mean I'm right. It does not mean I'm wrong, because there's this guy who always anyways, we all have our minds. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Tell me about your biggest takeaway. Give me your advice on what you think I should add on. Daily breakdowns, I see a lot of people reacted to it. We'll be doing those. Very soon we'll be beginning to do those. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you if you've stayed so far. Till next time, guys, let's have a killer week. Let's have a killer month. Cheers. Take it easy out there.